Hello friends and welcome to Ultimate General Civil War for our Confederate playthrough. I would say that we managed to slowly make our way through the first mission, scraping victory about as close as you can before suffering defeat. So much so to the extent that we are now struggling to actually increase the size of our army. We have 4 divisions now in our 1st division, the Blackpool Brigade, the Dixie Boys, the Dukes of Hazzard, the 1st Rebel Yell, and then in the 2nd division all we have here is Smokey's Bandits. We did manage to win the very first battle. We've got some supply here. I'm going to up that, but I think we should be okay. So I've no idea what the battles are. Apparently they all differ from the Union campaign, but they're also the same. So the first battle we're going to have is the first battle of Bill Rum. We're going to have to try and win this with like absolutely minimal casualties, or we are going to be struggling massively. So Newport News is where we're going. The Union is aggressively attempting to secure areas in Virginia. Their armies are occupying several towns before the local militia could take up arms against them. The rebellion needs your assistance to defend a small town near Newport News. The Federals are approaching from multiple directions with superior forces. You must lead a portion of your troops and the local militia to repel the intruders. Okay, so we're defending, so I guess that's a bonus. The fact that we're defending should, in theory, mean that we have less casualties, right? We're only getting 3 brigades. We're only being allowed 3 brigades to defend. That's rough. Right, okay, in we go then, right? Sir, it was very brave of you to refuse Lincoln's call to arms and join the Confederacy's cause. The Union is trying desperately to convince the locals not to secede and is attempting an investment of Virginia with military forces. Numerous Union infantry is approaching our town from the 3 directions, oh god. Northwest, north, and northeast. Right, we're basically being attacked. Oh god. Union forces are too strong, we cannot stop them, only delay them, so it's advised to deploy skirmishers and advance north of the town to buy some time for our reinforcements. Bloody hell, this is going to be a scrap. Hell Scouts return from the reconnaissance mission and will assist your efforts. Okay. Commissioner has been called up, we'll receive infantry and artillery to counterattack. Until then, oh my god, we're going to counterattack! Good god, good god. Right, I could bring cannons, but it seems a little bit risky. Now I'm looking and I imagine the centre is going to be the easiest to defend here. So I always like removing everything at the start of a battle and then redeploying. I always like doing that. So the 1st Rebel Yell are going to go there. Do I want cannons? I feel like for defensive efforts we're going to want all of our infantry. So I know some of you folks were saying you'd like me to sort of break down what I'm doing more. So I'm going to start the battle, I'm going to immediately pause it and then I'm going to deploy. So I'm going to detach skirmishers straight away. They're obviously going to be incredibly vital. I'm going to send 1 unit of skirmishers into this field. So they're going to be within the field, sort of keeping an eye. The Dixie Boys I'm going to put in the houses here. And I'm going to have their skirmishers sort of deployed at the front. So they're going to come at us from multiple sides. The Blackpool Brigade, I am going to fall back into the town. And we're going to try and defend the town from pretty much in the midst there. I'll walk them because I feel like we've got time. I'm going to move the skirmishers up there to keep an eye. And I'm going to keep our general nearby as well as our ammo. So we're defending. There's not too much to it. I do have cavalry with rifles. I'm going to keep them hidden for as long as I can. And then we'll try and use them sparingly. So one of our big plans here is as few casualties as possible. I'm going to send the Dixie Boys there and I'll put Smokey's Bandits in the town. So you lads go there. I'm going to run them. I know you guys were saying to run a little more sparingly. But yeah, we can't really afford to do that. Right, they're pushing us here pretty much instantly. So I guess we'll put both lines of our skirmishers in the woods here. I'm going to run everyone into position and then we can sort of chop and change from once they're there basically. There's some... yeah, we'll do that here. The Blackpool Brigade, I'm going to keep them basically in the town. They're going to be like our vanguard. No, our reserves is what I meant. Now, one of the things I don't like is their cannons are going to sit and pound us for ages. So what I should probably do is try and move these lads in. So I think they're... yeah. Oh god. Right, okay. Pull back. Want to avoid skirmishers just now. Bring them down there. No interest in fighting them just now. Especially not in a fair fight. Right, Dixie Boys, they're going in here. Into the woods. The Blackpool Brigade are our reserve. Right, we've certainly got line of sight. We certainly have line of sight. No one can really deny that. I am going to move up and start skirmishing them. We've got our general nearby. I'll keep our ammo close as well. You lads come here. I'm going to move the Blackpool Brigade up, right? I'm going to move them up a bit, and then we're going to try and skirmish them and then use our cavalry to, I guess, do the damage. But yeah, my plan here We're going to try and hold them at bay here. We're not in any great rush. I'm going to try and destroy this skirmish unit, and then I'm going to try and operate these guys in tandem and come round and take out the cannons. That's the plan in my head. Now we need to just buy time. We've got 40 minutes we need to hold the town for. So in my mind that means there's quite a large assault coming at some point. I could probably bring these guys off of their horse, dismount them. These skirmishers are obviously in the woods here, so we're going to have to... they're appearing. We know they're there. They're there. Right. We want you lads coming up here. You lads need to engage them, or they're going to fire at our flank, which we don't want. Right, you guys fire. They're charging. Are they charging? I think they are charging. That's good, that's good. I'm not sure what they're doing. I don't think they know what they're doing. You guys move up. I'm happy to keep sort of just whittling them down. They are going to end up charging our lads here in the flank, which is not good. Did I put my cavalry in? I'm going to fall them back. Move these lads up. They are sort of routing. Skirmishers here are pushing, sadly. The Dixie boys, we're going to move you back up. I'm going to bring Smokey's bandits back into the line. They've done their work there. You lads keep firing. Stuart, we're going to bring you up round the flank. Just going to try and micro this as intensely as we can. I'm very tempted to move these boys up and round, but I'm just very conscientious of someone flanking us. Stuart's going to keep moving. Now the cannons are looking a little bit tempting to me. I'm going to get you lads to engage with them. Bring you lads here. I don't want to get too close to the cannons because they'll shred this cavalry. I'm going to pull these lads back before they get in trouble. Doing good damage there actually. I do want to fall these guys back before they go into the woods and start sort of suffering needless casualties. I am incredibly tempted to bring the Dixie boys up and try and flank, but I've got a feeling they're going to have reinforcements arriving shortly. The Blackpool Brigade have managed to get back here. We're going to move them into the woods and just offer another line of fire there. We're keeping them at an arm's length, and at the end of the day that's all we really wanted. I'm going to garrison the east side of the town because I feel like this is the danger route. Union Brigade are spotted coming from the west. Yeah, here we go. We knew this was going to happen. You guys need to be in the woods here. Sorry, in the forest. Yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. Follies, good follies. Right, we're in melee here. What the hell did that happen? And you guys fall back. Done. Oh, that's cavalry coming. Right, run boys. Out of here. No interest in fighting them. Might need to fall back now, honestly, whilst we can. Might need to fall back whilst we can. We're going to be somewhat overwhelmed. Oh, can't really fall back. They're kind of... Try to bring our cavalry around. I think we're going to be charged here. We're going to try and pull our supplies back. I'm going to bring up the Blackpool Brigade because we're going to need them. We're going to need them. They're going to have to retreat shortly, I think. Yeah, these lads have been charged, unfortunately. Fire at them. We're going to bring our cavalry around and see if we can do some work here. Dixie boys are taking one for the team, sort of. I think we'll probably... I think I'm just going to put them there and get them firing at anyone that tries to cross. I'm going to get these lads on the flank and get firing into these skirmishers. The boys are holding the mill just now. You guys need to keep them at bay. You lads are going to come up and fire at their flank. There we go. That's what we want. Come on, Stuart. Cavalry are charging these boys here now. I'm happy to keep firing into their flank just now. That's fine by me. Oh. You did your best, General, to hold the Yankees. Our reinforcements arrived to teach them a lesson. Cavalry and supplies are on their way. Right, I'm going to pause this quickly. So we have 2 cannons. I'm going to deploy them here and hopefully have them on sort of overwatch. Johnston can move up here and help these boys. I'm going to detach skirmishers. I think I will detach skirmishers just to get some men up to the front line. So I'm going to try and take on your guys' advice. So what I mean is I'm going to move our skirmishers up. They're going to be rushed up to help the front line. And I'm going to get the rest of the guys just marching, taking their time. I really should fall these guys back. I'm going to try and fire into these guys' flank. We are holding though. Also taking the skirmishers down, which is always good. Right, they're turning to face you. We don't want that. Back you come. You boys have done your bit, I think. Skirmishers coming till we just hold for a few minutes. Right, you lads, you're going to form up here and then we'll reorganise. Cannons are making their way. Cavalry is routing. Let's keep firing at them. Let's keep firing at them. Right, you boys. Yeah, let's fall back just now. Johnston's coming here. 4 units of skirmishers, we're going to place them here. And they're going to defend. And we're going to have the Dixie boys in the flank. With Johnston in support. Right, we're going to try and hold this flank with them. Our reinforcements are arriving. This probably sounds terrible, but I would rather lose men from our reinforcements than our actual men. Oh, they're not, they're charging. They're charging across the water. My god, they are. The fools. The absolute fools. We'll keep them firing at their flank. You guys can fire at them. We'll bring the Dixie boys up here. They are charging, unfortunately. You guys need to fire at them. Oh god, they're coming there. Jesus. Right, we didn't know they were going to do this, so it's not a surprise. Let's get you lads there. We're going to have to run and get into place. I'm going to put these guys here. Right, Stuart's making some light work, as are the Blackpool Brigade. Our skirmishers are doing what we sent them to do. They're doing exactly that. You guys get in here. You guys move up. We're going to start firing at them on the flank. Cannons are slowly making their way here. These lads are holding. I'm going to pull Smokey's bandits back basically while we can. You guys need to fire there. You guys need to turn. Get ammo there. Right. Damage is going out. Fire at them. Johnston's boosting them. Stuart's doing bloody great. You guys need to fall back. You guys go run them down. Dixie boys are going to move up. Keep firing at the moment, as many casualties as we can. We need to keep moving them if we can. You've done your bit. Go back. Run away. You lads, go back. You back. We need to keep moving Smokey's bandits before they get flanked, because they will rout pretty quickly, I imagine. Our cannons, we're going to get one there. We're going to get the other one here. Get it in close as we can, because they are pushing the town. Evans, let's get you garrisoned and get you shooting. We've almost got them surrounded. We need to keep moving the Smokey's bandits or they're going to get in trouble. It's frustrating though, because we've completely surrounded these guys, but we're going to have to, yeah, they're going. Let's get Smokey's bandits back. Dixie boys can turn that way. You lads. Stuart's going to move. We're going to start firing into their flank. We're obviously going to lose a lot of men here, but they're keeping a lot of enemies at bay. A lot of enemies at bay. They're getting flanked, sadly. You lads here. You lads fire there. They should be getting destroyed here. You lads reform. Supplies are coming. Right, more cavalry. We need them here. That's good. Stuart's kind of flanked the enemy a bit. Done pretty well. Kiting them, buying us time. We're going to try and bring these lads back into the fray here. So we need to strengthen the line. You guys are firing there. Johnston's managing that. Smokey's bandits are doing what they can. That's bloody great damage there. Right, boys, get firing. Actually, let's go take them out. Let's go. Bring the Dixie boys back. Cavalry here. Their rifles once again. We'll get them in there. Right, hopefully we can take out these bloody cannons. That would be decent power. Cannons here are starting to fire. Artos, skirmishers. Fall back. You guys fire there. Blackpool Brigade have done their bit. Smokey's bandits. I think we need someone in the town here, I think. Good. Right, cavalry is making light work of their cannons. You lads come back here. We need to keep firing from the flank. They're routing. Bloody good. Let's get firing at them. Nope, change your mind. Supplies are making their way in, but honestly I bought a decent amount of supplies, so I hope we're going to be okay. Cannons are gone. Need to pull these lads back. You need to get firing at them. Why are you guys routing here? I don't want you charging. Oh no, I didn't mean that. Oh, that was a misclick. That was a big misclick. Right, you lads, we're going to get you formed here and just hold. Everyone else is holding the line here. You lads are holding there. You lads are holding there. Bartos, you can reattach. Bees can reattach. The Blackpool Brigade have been routed back, but we knew that was going to happen. We just need them to form up here. That'd be great. Right, you lads will get you reloaded and whatnot, and then we'll get you moving on. Right, we're in the town here. I want my actual units to be the garrison ones, essentially. Dixie, we can't do much about that. You lads are having to hold at bay here. Cannons, get them firing at them. They're coming for our cavalry. Shit. If they charge our cavalry, we're in trouble. Can you lads turn and put a volley into them? Lads run here. There's a few casualties to them. Pull back. Pull back. Right, we're doing okay. think we're using skirmishers fairly effectively. We're obviously massively outnumbered here. The Blackpool Brigade, I'm going to move here just to help out. Smokey's bandits are in the town, and the local militias. This is terrible patter, but the militias are doing what we need them to do, which is essentially just buying us time. That's Confederates routing there, I'm not sure who that is. Our cannons are doing what they can. I really need these guys fighting them, these guys fighting them, but we need to deal with the hand we've been dealt. Supplies have made it. The Blackpool Brigade, they're making their way here. I'm going to run them just now quickly, and then we're going to just set them up here. Now, I kind of want these guys up here fighting, but I also want to flank them. So I'm going to send our cavalry back over here. They're still pretty fresh. My big worry is if they have enemies and these cavalry are in the woods, because we've lost sight of them. I don't know where they are. I could always dismount these guys as well, but honestly they're doing a bit of a shift on horseback. Like, one of them has almost 500 kills. There they are. Shit. Well, we knew that was going to happen. Blackpool Brigade, we're going to move up. We're going to hopefully get them to fire at them. We'll take our time moving up. You lads there, and then we'll hopefully just turn on them all at once. Dixie boys appear to have routed the skirmishers. We're going to try and cross the... Probably shouldn't try and cross the river, should we? You lads can fall back. You've done your bit. We'll try and reattach here. Cannons can fire at them. We're going to move them up a bit. Smokey's bandits are doing what they can. Same with those lads. And they've been routed. Well, they've not been routed, but they've been turned around. Lovely damage going in. Lovely damage going in. Need a few more volleys though, I think. There we go, there we go. Right, they've been turned around. They've not been routed, but they've been turned around. We're in good cover. We're keeping them at an arm's length. 17 minutes to go. Bartow's been... What are you doing? What are you fannies doing? I need them to fall back, but they also can't give ground. There's cannons shooting at us from there. Right, Dixie boys have done their bit. We're going to fall them back now and try and reform. Our cavalry here are working well with the Blackpool Brigade. We're going to try and advance the Blackpool Brigade and just try and catch this cavalry out. That's the plan. Bartow's routing. They are starting to push into the town a bit here. We don't like that. Dixie boys can come here. Johnston can stay there. The cavalry's coming back again. We need everyone firing at them at once. Good damage, good damage. Are they coming into melee? We don't want you guys charging in, please. Thank you. Now, this should be an absolute slapping for them. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. That's what we like. We're going to keep the Blackpool Brigade's pressure on. You guys can keep firing at them. Hopefully, not quite run them down, but move towards them anyway. We're going to keep you guys firing there, and we're going to move the Dixie boys in here. We're going to move them into the woods here, and we'll keep the support of the cavalry that way. Ready to turn at a moment's notice. You can run, please. I know you're absolutely cream cracked, but it's important. Very tempted to dismount these guys and have them firing, but I'm sure we can afford it. Taylor's coming this way. We're going to go try and put in a quick volley and just hit and run. So one volley and then we're out. There we go. Well done, lads. Back we go. Back we go. Bartow's back. We're going to get him back over and we're going to have to try and reinforce this side. Which, oh, there's more infantry coming here. We have to turn them. You can finish the mission. We're finishing that mission straight away. Oh, right, okay. As far as I'm aware, that was a pretty good victory. I think that was a good victory. They had almost 8,000 men, almost 700 cavalry and 24 guns. We had 5,500 men, not even 500 cavalry and 10 guns. The enemy lost pretty much half of their forces. We lost roughly a quarter. In my opinion, that's a good shift. We've accomplished all the goals. Not much more you can do there. Units, lovely kills. We did take a lot of losses in some of our core infantry, which we don't want. But hopefully that set the enemy back a bit. Hopefully that set the enemy back. Didn't lose any officers. We did not lose any officers, which is incredible for me. Normally there's someone dying somewhere. And in terms of goods, we rescued and captured a load of Springfields, almost enough to rearm a full brigade. We captured some cannons, we captured some rifles, some cavalry weapons, some farmers we rescued, and we managed to get some Colts back. I'm happy with that. I think that was a good showing. Maybe I'm wrong. There's 63,000, but more importantly, we've got 4,500 men to use. So the Blackpool Brigade, we're going to give them veterans, and we're going back up to 1,000. I think we're going to use 1,000 for just now. So that's costing us 7 grand, that's fine. The Dixie boys, same, we're up to 1,000. costing us 5.3. That's fine.
Sir.
The Dukes of Hazzard. Now they are melee, but I'm wondering if we should take advantage. I honestly really enjoyed using the skirmish boys there. So we captured, if I'm not mistaken, 2 6-pounders, right? Yeah, oh no, 12-pounders we captured, I think. Yeah, it was. No, maybe not. Right, career. We'll do this first. Going to put a point immediately into politics. We need to get more money.
Yes,
we're going to need money and troops as often as we can. Army. Smokey's Bandits have leveled up. Excellent. I'm going to go for discipline for them. And we're going to put them back up to 1,000 men as well. I also think we might upgrade these guys from farmers. We're going to upgrade them from farmers because we have enough Springfields.
Yes, sir.
We also need to remember the next fight we're fighting is the first battle of Bill Rum, which is a big scrap. It's a massive scrap. So we want to basically use all of the men we can here. We want to bankrupt ourselves. I would like another artillery. I really would like another artillery brigade. I'm going to get some skirmishers as well. Do we take the hit? Get an elite brigade. There's less men. I'm going to take the hit. I'm also going to... How many palmettos do we... Oh god. Everything costs so much money. We need more infantry. They're going to be holding the line. They're just farmers. I think we've got some Springfields in stock. We've also got Mississippis. 2,000 of them. I might give them to our more elite troops though. So the Blackpool Brigade can get them. The Mississippis. We'll equip them. The Dixie boys can also get some Mississippis. I feel like we should probably just complete this army. So, I mean, ideally we'd put cannons in here. But 2 there. So if we equip them and we took them up to, say, 8. It's costing us 9 grand, 200 men. Going to do that. Going to do that. The first Rebel Yell, I honestly want to upgrade them. We've got 7 Napoleons in. I'd like to keep them at 8 for now. Man, cannons really are the issue, right? Right, 12-pounders, we could buy enough of them. It's going to cost us 10 grand. That's fine. The Dukes of Hazzard are now their skirmish cavalry. We've got the first Rebel Yell. We do have some more renames to use. Now, Crystal Iron did drop a few Scottish suggestions. So, in here, we're going to have the Scorch Guards. Although, I'm going to spell it correctly. So, we've got the Scorch Guards in here. With their Springfields. Right, 2 more renames to do. I'm going to name this infantry reg Picket. But I'm open to new names. The reason I'm calling them Picket and my thought process behind it is they're going to be out in front of the army as like a picket line of defence. So in my head that works. We have 5,000 supply. I hope that's going to be enough to defend. And we do also have these guns to rename. So we already have the first Rebel Yell. I'm going to currently name them the second Rebel Yell. And if anyone has suggestions for new names, I'm happy to take them. So we've got 2 units here that I'm happy to rename, if people so desire. The battle map. Right, first battle of Bill Run. This is going to be rough. Oh god, here we go. Right, 4 brigades is what we start with. That's fine. We've got plenty there to spare. Wait, the one thing you guys said is after each grand battle, though, the shop replenishes, right? So I need to buy stuff here if I want it. So the artillery I want is the 24-pounders. I'm going to buy both of those. And then we'll try and get a stock of them and build like a really good battery. And the other thing we probably want to do is buy some decent rifles. So these are 11 bucks a pop. How many can we buy? 6,000. So the shop's going to replenish. So we'll do that. We've spent our money. We have men to spare, which is rare, right? We've got 5,000 supply. In my mind, that's enough. We have no one armed with like farmers. So this is all good, Mize. Our cannons are good, right? We're going in with the first battle of Bill Run. We have 4 divisions to use. So it begins. Main forces deployed the females of this location, guarding the Manassas Railroad Junction. Bill Run River is the natural barrier between our lines and the Union Army on the other side. To protect the left flank of our army, we need to guard all the fjords. Okay. God, there's a few, isn't there? Our forces are stretched in along the Bill Run River. We don't have sufficient regiments to guard this passage. We need to be alert for the enemy's movement. McDowell may attempt to cross with a bit... Oh god. So they're basically coming at us from all over. So I'm going to have to occupy pretty much everywhere. Spotting the other side, we need to try and cross it from this section. Right, so this is where we mounted... I remember. This is where we mounted the mad defence here, isn't it? Right, okay, I recall. So it's literally saying they're going to attack us from here, but we have no men we can put in it, basically. That's what it's just told us. So we're spread thin. We need to send scouts up there. Delay the Yankees until you receive more reinforcements. Okay, and I guess we'll be doing that. The Dukes, I should probably keep them around, right? Although to be honest, I feel like we could do with another infantry to cover there. So I've got Blackpool Brigade, the Dixie Boys, and Smokey's Bandits. I am going to grab the skirmishers. I'm going to remove Smokey's Bandits and I'm going to put the skirmishers down there. They're going to go guard that. We're going to start the battle. I'm going to immediately pause. We're going to move our skirmishers to there. Now this is a banger of a position, right? Because they can't charge straight at us. If they want to charge us, they're going to have to come round here. So my thought process is these lads are going to stay there, guard that. The Blackpool Brigade, I'm going to detach the skirmishers. Now the game's jumping up and down about watching here. It seems ridiculous to send them there, but I'm going to, just because squeaky bum time. And then alternatively, we'll put the Dixie Boys in the defensive emplacement. The first Rebel Yell are going to get put right there. My commander character, myself, we're going to go there. And the Blackpool Brigade are going to... Can they fjord here? If we want to go over, we're going there. So there's only 2 crossings. Right. Blackpool Brigade are going to stay there. Hold, boys, hold. That's the plan. Okay, we do have limited numbers, so we need to bear that in mind. And we'll see what the enemy offer. So we need to hold both the points and keep the enemy at bay. Our Blackpool Brigade skirmishers, they're being sent. They're going to be pretty much our sole eyes over here. We'll see what happens on that front. Now, the Dixie Boys are in a good position. The Blackpool Brigade are just there. I'm going to move the first Rebel Yell as close as we can. And, I mean, look at the grape shot. They're going to have to cross that. The grape shot here should be absolutely deadly. Pickets. I'm going to move them up as far forward. Hopefully they're still 100% cover. They're not. Right, we want the cover just now, so we'll keep them back there. They still have a line of sight in the crossing. That's fine. Well, here they come. The first Ohio and the second New York. I believe we've fought the first Ohio at a previous battle, if I'm not mistaken. We are going to be able to overwhelm them here. I think. I can't see them making it across. I mean, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but I can't see it. There we go. The cannons are already doing some work. The other side of the river. So they're going to start firing at us with artillery. I'm going to move these lads here and hopefully get some shots in from the flank. This is frustrating. I want to kill their artillery. I obviously want to kill their artillery, but they're just going to sit there and pound us. I'm going to pull the Blackpool Brigade back, actually. I'm going to fall them back. I'm very tempted to bring Pickett here and move them when we need to. Are they shooting from here? No way. I'm going to move Pickett here and just get shots in on the flank once we can. I think it's going to be more important to keep the infantry here at bay than anything else. They're getting shots out, that's good. Moving the Blackpool Brigade back. Actually going to run them. This is going to be a hell of a charge here. Why aren't you firing canister? Why are you not firing canister? Stay there, boys, stay there. Come in. Let's get you there and get firing in from the flank. Look at the numbers dropping. Bloody hell. Pickett's doing what he can. Right, Blackpool skirmishers are here. We're putting them in the farmhouse. That should give us line of sight. That's fine. Pickett here. First regiment of theirs is routing. Gonna keep. Oh no, our lads have routed. Bloody hell. We're now in melee. Oh shit. They've punched through here, I tell you that. Gonna move our general and keep the encouragement coming. The Blackpool Brigade are holding the hill. They have managed to get a foothold. That is not very PogChamp. They're going down with a canister though. Good to see, good to see. Going to move these lads in and try and sort of get a bit of a morale, shock on the cards there. The cannons are getting leathered. Absolutely leathered. Dixie Boys, we need you back up here. Like, now. You have to run. Union secured stone bridge. Bollocks. I'm very tempted to charge here. They're almost breaking. We'll obviously take tremendous casualties if we do that, won't we? They're routing. Right, good. Let's get the boys up. Cannons are routing, that's not good. We need you boys up here firing, we need you boys firing. Pickett's charging. Yeah, we need to retake this. We really do need to retake this. We're going to move these lads up most we can. They're under fire, so we should be okay. Very tempted to charge down the hill here. Very tempted. Withdraw to Henry Hill. No. I want to hold it. I'm just retreating. We've got a choke point though. We have a really good choke point. We should just hold it. So I'm confused. Have I now lost the first objective by doing this, I take it? So I'm going to try and route them. I'm going to follow Pickett back. I'm going to get the cannons across the river, I guess. And we're going to set them up here. So Hampton's Legion, they seem to be pretty elite. They are coming at us here. So the Blackpool Brigade need to pull back. We no longer need to defend this. So I guess I've lost the first line of defence then. Oh, this is fantastic. Our guys have just arrived and they're already being flanked. So that's cool. Brilliant. Hampton's Legion, we're going to have to move them up and sort of help with the line here. So I'm going to detach some skirmishers. I'm going to move them up and get them to help. And then we're going to set up the boys and hopefully stop them from crossing the river. Now, Jackson's arriving here. Mr. Jackson. We're going to set him up here. We also need to watch this flank. So our cannons are setting up here. I'm pretty sure we need to come up and take this though, don't we? But you lads need to keep firing. You lads can come here. Right. There we go. I am going to put our skirmishers in these buildings. We're going to fight. We're going to do a fight and retreat. I'm honestly unspeakably tempted to try and hold this for a little bit longer and just put some casualties into them. So I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to move Pickett here. Oh shit. Right, you lads need to go there. Like now. You need to run. Like you need to get there. Go. Move these lads up to offer help. You guys can come back this way. Oh god, they're right here. Bloody hell. Right, you lads need to fall back. You need to pull back here. We're going to have to try and pull you back and reform you. Oh my god, we're in a real shitter of a position here. My god, they're coming from everywhere. Yeah, we're in big trouble. You guys need to come over here. I think you guys said to be patient though and walk them, right? Like it pays dividends just not to rush them. So we're going to try and reform. You guys are going to have to fall back. I've got the river crossings to use though. I've got the river crossings to use. I'm going to try and fall them back, otherwise they're going to be fired into the flank. I'm also going to try and fall you guys back. And I want to put one of you there, and I want to put one of you there. Like so. There we go. Jackson's coming. The Blackpool Brigade are somehow in behind them here, which is interesting. Bring some supplies over here. Hampton's Legion's going to have to come over here and hold this. Right, the boys are doing what they can here. Time to retreat, I think. And come here. First rebel yell there. We are in big trouble. We're in big trouble. Move Jackson up to offer some support. We need some fire in there. Stuart's cavalry have arrived. That's these good guys. Yeah, they're the rifles. That's good. Yeah, we need the cannons here. We need them firing yesterday. Need to fall. Pick it back. We need to move our supplies, which should have already been retreating. You guys need to fall back. Might lose some supplies here. You guys need to pull back. Right, all this infantry is going to have to form up here. They're almost here already. God damn it. They need to run. They just need to get them into the defensive point or we're in big trouble. Hopefully we can get some canister coming in from point blank range. Nice damage going out there. The Blackpool Brigade are slowly making their way back here. Hampton's buying us some time as the lads fall back. Pickett's going to set up here. We need to get this ammo back. 5th VA and 2nd VA are arriving. We're going to get them there firing into the flank. Where's our cavalry? Stuart, where are you? He's there. Right, we're going to get him there. We're going to need you lads to come here. We're going to need our cannons to set up there and try and repel this. We need you there, and the 33rd VA is going to come in here. We're holding this for now. For now. Also holding that for now. Stuart's going to come up and try and attack them from the rear, but we need to watch him. We need to micro that intensely. First rebel yeller being flanked pretty heavily. Maybe got too many men here. Need to move some of them up. We'll move our commander up. Blackpool Brigade are going to hold here. Blackpool skirmishers, they're dead. Jackson can pull back a bit. You lads are sort of distracting them there. Stuart, we need Stuart to be like surrounding them. We also need to try and capture as much of the enemy as we can where we can, because we're going to need veterans. And as we're holding here, the line's sort of holding. 33rd VA can fire there. We need you lads to set yourselves up. You lads to set yourselves up. Now we do have an incredibly scattered line, but it seems to be sort of working for now. I'm going to pull the guys back a bit and just do that. They're firing in from their flank. They're turning to face us. Excellent. This is what we wanted. We want them to turn and face us, and then we want to start killing them whilst they're routing. This is what we need to keep happening. Lovely. Right, you guys have done your job there. We're going to move you up and just keep turning. We don't want you charging in. We don't want you meleeing. You're great at range. That's what we need you to do. You guys are going to set up there. You guys are going to set up there. Cannons I'm going to move up into a more useful position. Need them to just keep shooting. Right, B is about to fall back, that's fine. The boys are holding our positions. The 5th VA and the 2nd VA are doing some damage. Unfortunately, this cavalry's sort of charging us. Got ammo here, right. This side's where we're strongest, I think. The Blackpool Brigade, I'm going to move in and try and just skirmish some of their cannons, cause problems. Right, we're going to move our rifles up and start trying to flank there. The Blackpool Brigade are doing what we need them to do, which is distracting the enemy. Other than that, we're just going to have to hold as much as we can. Got ammo there. Got my command ability there. First Rebel Yell. Going to pull them back a wee touch here. Reform them. You guys are going to form up next to the house. You lads are going to form up next to the house. You lads need to start firing there. Right. Stuart's coming round, firing in their flank. We're going to have to keep some guys there because they're going to attack us from like behind here. Cannons, can you reform? They've been flanked, have they? The cannons. Just going to try to keep microing these guys because they can do insane damage like that. Right, even routing them's buying us time. Precious, precious time. I really need to reform them, but it's not letting me select them, so I guess they're routed. I need to pull around here and attack these guys. They are trying to make their way across the river here. Pickett, I need you to keep firing, my friend. Beauregard, come here. This cavalry's been routed by the looks of it. Right, good. We're holding firm. We're always outnumbered and we're also always outgunned. They're still reloading. They want to wait until they've reloaded. They're charging though, so we need to just get in here. We need a volley going out like yesterday. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. You lads, we need to pull back and reform because they're going to come at us here. Right, damage coming out here. Their cavalry's got behind us. Man, what the hell? I'm going to move a commander here because I've got a feeling we'll need it. Keep firing there if we can. I need you lads moving in. You need to keep them on their toes here, Stuart. Just reloading again. Keep going, keep going. This time you need to chase them and just keep putting casualties out. Right, the 4th VA, I think they're good. We could probably move them there. Get them formed up. I'm going to run these guys. I'm going to move these cannons a wee touch. These cannons are way too far forward. Can't really route them for they're kind of engaged. We're holding here very firmly. Very firmly. Good lord. Right, someone's routed here. These cannons, man, we need to fall them back big time, but we just can't. There's too much going on. Kind of holding them here. This is where I feel most confident, here. Okay, so they have cavalry here now, which does impact our combat capabilities a bit on that flank. They're now moving. That's fine, we're holding. Jackson's inspiring here. The 2nd VA, I'm going to move them up so we can offer help here. And the 5th VA, I'm going to just move up a wee touch. This flank looks pretty secure, honestly. I'm going to move Pickett back to the centre. Blackpool Brigade are... I'm going to send them after them here. It's actually daft, I should have sent the skirmishers. Let's get the skirmishers out here. We do have our, I'd say we have our generals quite well placed. Like they're doing some work. I'm going to move the Blackpool Brigade just a little bit closer just in case you guys are just slapping them about. Stuart, we're going to keep moving this way. They're actually wheeling, so we're going to move in. We're going to fire right at their flank. On you go. Good stuff, good stuff. Pull back again. Pull back again. Just keeping them harassed. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. We appear to be holding for now. We appear to be holding for now. They're just standing taking the damage, which is kind of weird, but I'm not going to argue it. Counter-attack. Are you joking? Do they want me to counter-attack? Surely not. You're fairly weakened and now we can counter-attack with our fresh reinforcements that will arrive shortly. This is a piss take. We're barely holding on and they want us to counter-attack. Attack on the right flank and drive them back to Washington. This is ridiculous. We've barely held and they want us to counter-attack. Are they mad? Are they absolutely mad? Right, guys, I didn't realise how much time we've played, so I'm going to actually pause this episode in the middle of the battle. I cannot believe we are about to... I cannot believe we are about to counterattack with, what? Jesus God. About 5,000 men? 6,000 men? We're going to counterattack all of this. We're barely holding on. They technically, if you look at it, have us surrounded. I know we're harassing these guys to no end, but this seems like a big ask. But guys, thank you for watching episode 2. I've tried to micro slightly more heavily, and I've been trying to sort of play a bit more smart. I hope you're a little more impressed than previously with my my command prowess. I honestly can't believe that I can't believe the higher-ups want us to counter-attack. Like, we're not holding this position at all here. But yeah, that's what we'll be doing next episode. We'll be leading the counter-attack and trying to dislodge the enemy and continuing to hold our position for another 2 hours, 29 minutes. Whew. Right. Also, if my voice is funny, it's because I was at an event yesterday and I was shouting and it's still not recovered. So I apologise. But friends, we're going to end there. I look forward to... do I look forward to continuing this? I'm not so sure. But we'll give it a go. Suggestions, feedback in the comments as always. Appreciate all the love on the first episode, and I look forward to playing the next one. I do look forward to playing the next one. We do. Bye bye for now, friends.